Okay, I have now the 5 centimeter lens, and you can see that the object is set, I'm going to call it at 168, because you see there's the front of it. If I go straight down, it's just easier to call it 168. Notice that the 5 centimeter lens is at 6.2, and the you see we have the focused image, and now we have here, this is at 138.5. Let's call it 138.5. So now we have the 5 centimeter, and let's see if we can produce something a little different just for fun. And all right, this is a tough focus. You can see, there we go. And so the this is still at 168. The lens is now at 120. 123 exactly, and the image is at 100, 110. 116.2, 116.2. So that is the 5 centimeter focal length lens. Okay, now I'm at the intermediate focus lens, and I put it in backwards. So, well, that only matters for the measurement, right? The lens doesn't care. So, of course, this thing is still at 168. The lens is at 120. Come on, focus. There we go, 120. So up to 128 under there. So that means you see the 129, and it's at 129.2. We're sure hit 0.2 quite often, don't we? And now this is at 110. It's buried. You can't see it there. So this is at 116.2 again as well. Okay, so let's move the intermediate focal length lens somewhere else. And we focus it once again. It's a little tricky because you see I can focus on the light bulb in the back, but the image is on the other side of this thing. So we have to try to decide where we're going to focus it. So I know that I'm behind it now because I see the filament, so I'm going to keep moving away, and now I'm beginning to get the image in focus, but now it sort of like grows, but it's fuzzy, so there's certainly some confusion in how to pick it, but I'm going to decide on that. And now I've got the intermediate focal length, and you should have that number written down. We just did it a little while ago. So you see that's 140. And you see the halfway 40.5 mark, so this is like 140.3. and the screen, the image is at let's see, 110. Oops, so we did 120s under there somewhere. And so that is a 120, come on, focus in for me, 125.5. And to be sure, the lens is at 140.4. I may have said something different a minute ago. Okay, so I don't remember if I did 2 places for the intermediate focus yet. So we'll just make sure if we have 3, it's not the end of the world. All right. So now the lens is at 1. Come on, focus for me, baby. 110, 113, 113.3. 113.3. The screen is at 101.8. 100. And 1.8. So now I know I'm guaranteed 2 measurements with the intermediate focus. All right, so now I put the long focal length lens, and not surprisingly, I have them kind of far apart. I got an image right there, and so we see that the lens is at 110. Plus there's, let's see, 117.5. And the screen is at 80, let's see, can you see that? Yeah, 81.1, 81. 1.1, and let's see if I can move this really close. Let's see if I can get an image to form. And that's a toughie. Long focal length lens. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, I suppose I'll declare victory with 1. Just let's see if our numbers make any sense at the end of the day. So that is for the lens 153.8. 153.8, and for the screen, it's at, come on, focus. It's 140. Trying to get this thing to focus for you. Come on. It doesn't want to focus. But, so that's 140. You can see this. It's 146, 147.2. And see the 150. So once again, this is 153.7. Okay, all set, you bet.